And we are live. Hello, everybody. Hey, Batty. It's good to see
Hey
you.
guys.
Hey, Wild One, Not Chloe, Teacher Mom, Sasquatch, Wild. Oh, wait, I already said Wild One, Miss Nomer, and Kimberly. Um, so, okay.
What she said.
Uh,
Hi
here's
to you all.
hi to you all. Um, oh my God, did you get to see Serendipities this morning?
I see. Was that this morning the one that I
Hey,
watched?
Alex.
I watched a piece of one. I've had a long weekend. We'll just put it that at that and leave it there. But so I haven't seen a whole lot like usual. I'm sorry. I'm useless. I'm no help. But
Me neither. That I didn't get to watch. Yeah, I haven't.
we'll
I'm
figure it
not.
out.
We'll get there. Hey, Hartley,
I
Nana. Hey,
did
Sundancer.
see one, a little bit of it, and it was hard to understand anything she was saying, but what I could decipher, she was talking about very personal things that I did not want to hear at all. Hey, Nana.
Yeah. Hey, Alex.
Was that one today?
No, there was one at Hey Clancy. There was one at like 5 o'clock in the morning because I've had a really
Oh,
weird
no.
sleep
Heck no.
schedule. I've been sick, and I woke up and I thought I was dreaming. Like,
That's a
uh,
nightmare.
it was a nightmare.
Dream.
Yes, and she was kind of throwing. She like kind of threw Steph and TNT out there without saying their names. And then Mel D came in and tried to make what she said about Nat Chloe, but she wasn't talking about Nat Chloe. And I'm not saying what she said was true or not, because I wasn't in their Discord like when they what she's talking about. You know what I mean? I don't know. Um,
Well,
but
she was perfectly fucking fine with it until she. I don't know what she said. I have no idea what you're talking about. But what I will say is, she was perfectly fucking fine with it until she wasn't perfectly fucking fine with it.
right. Hey, thank you. Next. Hey,
Hey,
Jeff.
Jeff.
Yeah, like that's kind of what I think too. But I don't know. It
But
wasn't
I
good.
don't
I
know what
think
the thing is. I have no idea
she
what
was.
the thing
I
is.
don't know, something about you always wouldn't believe how much stuff went on behind the scenes. Just typical bullshit. I don't know.
Mm,
Hey, 50 Shades. Um,
I'm gonna say I don't. Okay, I'm not saying there's not shit going down behind the scenes. I'm saying if it's not open in that Discord, in that not any time that I've ever been in there, not like that. And also, if they're doing dirt, I don't think they're including Sarah. She's way too fucking messy. Sorry, that's just my opinion. Not saying she didn't. I just need
that's
to
true.
see some receipts. She would say it in
That's
one
true.
day,
I
like
don't know. Who fucking knows?
maybe there is. Maybe there's a whole
Oh, she said
conspiracy.
maybe. She said that the Discord owners recorded voice calls and phone calls, like all kinds of shit. I don't know.
Mm,
Hey Samara, hey Dory. I mean, everybody records phone calls. I don't nowadays. Not me. I don't, because I can't. I won't. Like if I'm talking on the phone, it's a private call. So I don't know. I have no idea. But she had a lot of
don't you feel like?
accusations, but she would throw in accusations and then she would not. I don't know. It was weird.
Don't you think in all that time, like we were going back and forth and shit, like she wouldn't have dropped a little something on our heads? Just a little something? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know if she means all the time. I don't, because it's hard to decipher what she was talking about. Like if she meant, which again, I don't know. That's between them. Who knows?
Sorry.
I don't fucking
That shouldn't
know.
be so funny.
Hey,
I'm
CK.
giggly tonight.
um,
Disclaimer.
but hey, Susan. Yeah, there's a lot. It was like,
I don't
but
believe
it's
anything
not.
she says without receipts.
I don't
Nothing.
know.
Nothing at all. I've seen her lie and lie and
Yeah,
lie and
yeah.
lie and lie and lie and lie. I don't believe shit she says without receipts. I don't care who it's about. She's a liar.
No, my whole point was I was gonna tell her
Hey, teacher mom.
with her track record, like for one, you shouldn't do that to people. People, but if you're saying they recorded calls and shit, I probably wouldn't be playing with fire with anybody. I'm just saying
Right,
because we
because
know.
her calls probably sound terrible. Just saying.
Right. But
Listen,
if you're
imagine the calls that. I'm not gonna go into it, but it ain't gonna make them look bad.
right, so anyways, I just thought that was funny.
Hey, Matt.
So yeah, I guess I really don't know what all happened Friday night. I only want to go into it for a second, but like, I feel like what was said about Kimmy C in particular was way overboard, being that she didn't give that. I don't think anybody gave that same energy. I haven't got to catch up on everything for myself, but
Hey,
what was said about
behaving.
Kimmy C was very, like, there was Steph. That was totally fucking overboard.
Leave
Um,
Kimmy C alone.
hey, behaving.
She's great. Just leave her
Right,
alone.
like, I could understand maybe calling her a bitch, but for one, she's not fat. For two, I don't even know the rest of the shit that you said, but it was just like
She
really
fat
fucking
shamed her.
overboard. Yeah, she called her fat. Kimmy C's not fat.
What?
Um, yeah, I couldn't
Hey,
believe it. I'm
romance.
like, I was like, where did this come from? Can somebody tell me why we're here again? Because I don't. Hey,
I feel like
Tanya.
that's just their go-to thing because, like, there's a whole stream about you saying fat, 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 fat. That's just
Oh yeah,
that's their
I
favorite
don't care.
insult, I think.
Right, and it's not. I don't give a fuck. But it's just it would just felt extremely overboard for what her comment was. Sorry, my dogs are playing. They're wrestling, of course, because I'm live. Um, but it was
Yeah,
just like,
but
why go that? Like, I don't understand. There was no need to go that hard, in my opinion.
yeah, and she's not.
So,
She's not going on panel. She's not gonna have panel after panel about you. It's like, come on.
right, and I
You're
mean, I
throwing
don't know.
bombs, and she's throwing like BBs.
So yeah,
On it.
right. It's like there was no reason for it to be that, um, like, I don't know, that aggressive. I forgot to ask if Starling wanted a link. Would you? I cannot text
I
right
think
now.
she was
Can you?
still on Randy's. I can, yes.
Oh, okay, good. Okay. I didn't know she even went on Randy's. I had no idea. Um, yeah, I'm fine.
Still over there. Hang on.
It's crazy. Like, it's nuts. I don't know. It felt very. And then, like, I'm gonna show what happened with Miss Nomer. Republican Ash, where were your balls at when now your friends weren't going live anymore for a fucking year? Like, shut the fuck up, Rash.
I tried to watch theirs, and even Steph got bored with it and hopped down because they're just silly. I don't know how to say it.
Hey,
They're just
Romad.
silly. I mean, they were having fun, I guess, so more power to
Mm,
you. But it's not very watchable for me,
yeah,
personally.
yeah. Hey, Dreama. No, like,
Hey,
uh,
Dreama.
that kind of, it was like, it sounded like two fucking little kids. And then flashing Misbehaving's, wait, is it Behaving? Or was it Misnomer's picture? Oh, wait, okay. It was Behaving's picture.
Yeah, that's what I
Um,
thought.
and it's like just flashing that and all that. That was so unnecessary. Like, I don't understand. What the fuck? I had like been sick for a week and I feel like I came back to fucking bombs going off.
But when that's done to other people, it's the end of the world. So it's really confusing. But whatever. I mean, I guess if that's the rules.
Right. I'm gonna get the video from that I have for Misnomer. Hold on a sec.
Hey, Jane. I mean, you're not going to. I don't know if you weren't watching or if you haven't seen Behaving on panel the other day, head to head with somebody, you're not going to intimidate and back her down. You're not. It's not happening.
No, it's not. She's not gonna back down. So this is all right. Republican Ash went live and they tried to say that um Miss Nomer had called her a wetback. Okay, which I knew wasn't true without even seeing the screenshots, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I
Miss
had to
Nomer
find
would
out.
never say that.
Right, never. But what she said is okay. All right, it's blurry and I don't know why, but it says
Okay, whoever took this screenshot and passed it
this one
along to
is
Rep Ash,
right.
or okay, the screenshot that she got, that's the racist person because they see your damn wet and they think wetback. Whoever
Right.
sent you that screenshot has racist tendencies. I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just being honest.
Right. So then they
I
didn't
would
show
never see
that
that and think
screenshot.
that.
No, I would never be like wetback. Okay, but they didn't show this one, and I don't know why it's so blurry like that. What the fuck? But it says, okay, obviously talk to text, but you get the gist, right? She wasn't saying wetback. Like, how do you get wetback from wet? Like, what the fuck? Huh?
I just told you
That's
how.
I guess, yeah, they have.
You get it because Rep Ash, I'm just going to break it down in the simplest terms that I know how. And I'm not going after anybody saying this. This is just literally my perspective of this situation. You know Rep Ash, you meaning whoever orchestrated this. You knew Rep Ash is Mexican. You see you damn wet, or you damn wet, and your mind goes to wet back. You're fucked up in that situation. Not her for what she said. She didn't say
Right.
what you think she said.
Right. And then even after she comes and tries to explain it, that doesn't matter because they already said basically they're not going to take her explanation. Like that is what she meant. Like
Rep Ash doesn't care about being called that word. Like she said it multiple times. It's just something to get at somebody with. It's not about whether she really said it or not, or whether she's really racist or not. Because if Misnomer said that, that would be super fucked up, in my opinion. I know she would never say that.
right.
I don't know how else
Never.
to break it down.
It's stupid. Like it's just another thing that they twisted, and then even when you try to explain it, it's just their version is the version, and fuck what it doesn't matter.
It
And I'm
looks
just
like it's coming. It looks like it's coming from somebody that's really, 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 really good at half truths, putting your own context and innuendo on stuff, and it blows up in your fucking face every time. Just cut it the fuck out.
just quit doing that. Right. Just don't do that. I wanted to find this part of when the truth and I got in this huge fucking argument.
I can't wait to see this.
No, well, not just me and the truth, but me and the truth.
And
tomorrow.
by the way, I just have one more thing to say about this. If you don't think, Rep Ash, that somebody's going to bring that to you to have you look dumb accusing somebody, you're dead wrong. Because most, like, they don't give a fuck like that.
Right. And I misnomer would never, like, that is not even in a possibility for me. You know what I mean? Like, she wouldn't ever say that. And I just hate that now, even when people try to come back and explain something, even if that's not even close to what they said, doesn't matter. People are gonna just take from it what they want. Like, what the fuck?
Right. That's why it should show people even fucking more. It's like, why even explain yourself? Like, the people that know Misnomer fucking know how she is and know that she would never say that shit. Who she explaining herself to people who don't give a fuck whether she really said the word or not. They just want to gotcha anyways. Don't even fucking explain yourself.
Right. That's how I feel. Okay, so this was a little bit ago. And I went up because she kept calling Taco. Well, she kept calling Taco a pervert. And she kept like adding stuff to what he was saying, right? That he didn't say, saying it differently, all that. So I wanted to show this.
I asked you this while we weren't live yet, but your audio kept fucking up, and it's whenever you had to reset your router or whatever. But why does she keep bringing like Taco up to you? Like,
hey Mercedes,
I like Taco. I think he's a good guy. I'm glad we're getting to know him. But why she's acting like you're responsible for him in a way? Do you know what I mean?
Because he's in my, supposedly it was because he's in my chat and he's my mod. But then I use that logic with her about the people that I will not even use their name, the shit they said in her chat, and she didn't have an answer. It was like, what?
No.
You're holding me responsible, but they're in your chat. I'm not holding you responsible for what they're saying in your fucking chat. Then she told me she's never picked my chat apart, Stephanie. She actually said that. I'm like, oh,
no. Her excuse, but her mind frame, when it comes to herself, she doesn't apply it to other people, of course, because it's about the gotcha. Her mind frame about herself is that she's, just because people are in her chat and they say this or that doesn't mean that she agrees with everything they said. They all disagree and agree on different things at different times. But why can't that go for you as well?
But she's a fucking asshole, dude. She's such an asshole. But yes, it was started as a, like, okay, so Fod and then Runtel that started calling me Mander. Like, and I changed my name and they ran it into the ground. It was like a funny thing, and Truth now says it was a joke. Yeah, of course, Hartley.
What was a joke? What we're about to watch?
No, I was reading what Hartley said. She always does that. Oh, was it something specific? My bad. Sorry, guys. I'm still not feeling 100. I thought she meant she always says it was a joke. Like okay.
Oh, that's maybe what she means. Maybe that is what she means, I think.
Okay, so here we go. Here's this panel, and it was very entertaining. But earbuds, I think I yelled a couple of times. Well, I know I yelled a couple times.
That's so
attractive than Nomer.
No, that's not true. Miss Nomer's beautiful, but listen, Taco has personally came to you at least 3 times in my comment section before I blocked the fuck out of you.
Amanda,
because
he's
you come over there.
Hold on. Let Amanda finish. Let Amanda finish, and then you, because nobody's hearing y'all.
Okay, no, he's not a pervert, Tracy.
He is a pervert.
No, he's not. And you guys are literally sitting there saying that in the chat, and the chat's full of people. Like you telling all kinds of people that don't even know him where to find his page, that he's a total pervert. And he came to you how many times in my comments and said, you know what? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have even said that. And not anything, no smart ass added to it. And you told him to go fuck yourself. He did come to you at least 3 times and said he did.
Would you like to explain his first apology to me?
Yeah, he trolled the fuck out of you because Tracy, you go live all the time and insert yourself and shit, and then take things too far. You're allowed to say whatever you want. Nobody else is allowed to have an opinion.
Like I've ever accused anybody of sleeping with their family.
Oh
or
my
their
God.
dog.
Okay. Anyways, Tracy, that you added things onto what he said, but after everything kept going, he didn't know how.
Could you finish, please?
He said, okay, you know what? I shouldn't have even did that. I'm sorry. And he didn't add anything to it. He genuinely said, I'm sorry. I took it too far. That was, can we just not? I won't talk about you. Can you not talk about me?
How many times did he do it, Mander?
Tracy, none after that. He hasn't even been in my chats because every time he is, you stalk my fucking chats, find comments, and just make them whatever y'all want now. Just like you tried to make somebody a racist yesterday, all you guys over there. Like, give me a break.
Yeah.
No, I don't stalk your chats.
Bullshit.
False, Tracy. Come on.
Tracy, come on. Let's seriously listen. You are always picking my chats apart, dude. Like, I can't even take it. God, I can't be laughing like that. God.
Please don't choke. I don't. It's like, really? Okay, Tracy. We just can't. We're never gonna agree on anything.
I know. And I wasn't even going up there to try to get her to agree.
She's done it to Ash. She's done it to him. She's done it to others. Like, all the time, she takes screenshots out of your chat and puts them on her community posts. It's pretty much the only content at this point that she gives to her people. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell, dude? Like, hey, Freeside, hey, Ben. What do you mean you don't stop my chats? Like, she's done entire lives about comments on my chats. Like, entire lives. I'm not making this up. You can fucking go watch her page. Like, and she's gonna sit there with a straight ass fucking face with her cigarette hanging out of her fucking mouth, telling me I'm fucking wrong. Tracy, get bent. But you fucking don't. I erased them because of you.
Fake apology, and you took it even further because his first apology was about accusing me and my brother of being incestuous. Then he went on to say my dog, and I'm supposed to accept his apology.
Just pause it for 2 seconds. Just so you know, Taco, I hope you're listening. I haven't seen you in a while, but I haven't been around that much this weekend. She holds on to shit, if you haven't noticed.
Forever and ever.
For a decade. So, I'm sorry, is all I can say. She's very gung-ho on paying attention to things and bringing them up over and over and over for years. So
forever. Oh, my God, it goes on. It's like the song that never ends, dude. Like, when oh my god, it's forever and ever, and you're never going to live it down with her. And she
Unless-
bringing it up.
Unless it's when she does something racist, and then it has to be let go the next day because she apologized. Just
Oh my god, she does stuff. For her to sit up there tonight, which for everybody listening, I was not mixed up. A long time ago, there was some stuff that came out of Tracy's Facebook. I will find it. I have to go back. I have over 1,000 lives, so I have to go back and find it. But for her to act like that's so out of her realm and all that, like we're talking about the lady that told a black man to go smile, or you could only see his smile in the dark, like, and to go steal hubcaps, like,
yeah.
What I mean, I just don't understand how she was like, I would never. Like,
It was a mistake. It was something shitty. She
right.
apologized, but she should
Right.
also be forgiving. She can't ask for forgiveness and not give any ever
Right.
at
I
all
wasn't-
to
and
anyone.
I didn't even bring that up. Like, I didn't even bring that up. I'm just saying, like, to her, I wasn't like bringing up all of her shitty things. And
Yeah, I brought it up just now.
But my whole point to when I said it was she wouldn't let me finish. But I was going to say, how do you like people digging into your Facebook and all? But she just cut me the fuck off after all
She
the
wasn't
times
letting
we
you
talked
talk at
about
all.
that. No, everything I said, she was cutting me off, like automatically on the defensive instead of just hearing me out, instead of talking about it, pointing fingers at this one and that one, and what about when they did this, and that's not true. And I'm like, oh my god, like I am not used to having conversations with such defensive people. It puts me in a fucking mood. Hey, Carlos. Because you were adding stuff to what he said. He was trolling you. But he isn't even around and you're still talking about it. Like, when's the last time you've even seen him in my chats, really? Because he tried to come to you.
Samara supported it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. It was a
troll.
troll.
Comment is funny.
Tracy, you literally,
You think that's
you
funny,
want to talk
Samara?
about the shit.
Hold on. That doesn't mean Samara supports it. Here's why that it doesn't mean it. I didn't see it. But I will still go in Manda's chat. I still love Manda. I'll still be in her chats. That doesn't mean I support someone saying that you do that.
And that's not even what he said. He literally trolled you with your own shit. And then he even said, you know what, I shouldn't have done that. Fuck it. I'm never going to talk about you. Can we just leave each other alone? And he came directly to you. And you were such an asshole 3 different times to him when he tried to apologize that I had to end up blocking you. But that's really going to hurt your feelings so bad, Tracy. You sit over there with the fucking
And the
people that I
reason
won't even name that have said that.
The reason why, from my understanding, why he ever even said it in the first place was that week that Tracy kept going so fucking hard at us that he was like, this old bitter bitch, like, I'm going to say something back to her. And he got angry and was like taking up for us.
Yes. And yes, it was because she just kept going and going and going. And you know how she gets, like, where she won't shut the fuck up. Like, I'm sure tomorrow,
that 1 week was bad, or a couple weeks.
Yeah, yes, and I'm sure that we're going to be back to that because she's going to be saying, you know, she was piled on the panel and all that. I'm sure, but we'll see.
Well, maybe she can leave him alone. Now she's well aware that he apologized. He doesn't want to go back and forth. You know, he wants to let it go. So maybe for once in her life, she'll be able to be the bigger person and let something go. We'll see.
You got high hopes, girl. We'll see.
Don't hold your breath or bet money on it. Neither of those.
Yeah, don't put $100 on it. Don't do that. I'm a heroin addict. Said Starlight's CPS calls fake and not hurt your fucking feelings. So bad you got to do stream after stream,
Make
right?
pictures of people using needles.
Right, right. They're in your chat, Tracy, all the time. So I should hold you accountable for what they say in your chat, right? That's how this works.
No, you are comparing apples and oranges.
No. That's apples and apples. Now, hold up. I was going to say something like that because if we're doing that, I've seen it in your chat. Just going out of nowhere will just bring us up out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Out of nowhere. The conversation could be about a dog. And it will go back to what pieces of shit we are when we don't have anything to do with anything going on over there.
Look, I'm not holding you.
But I never hold you accountable. But you're.
Yeah, but don't you dare hold her accountable like the same way she does us. Like,
but what's the difference? Like, I can't wait to see how she rationalizes this. Like, what's the difference?
Apples and oranges, my fucking ass.
You're holding Samara accountable. You're holding
the fact that Samara gave the man kudos after what he said.
I
No.
read the comment again. Was it kudos? I said you shouldn't have to apologize for your comment, or don't let them boss you around. It was something like that. So what, Tracy? You're so petty.
She is
Like,
Okay,
definitely
Samara.
petty.
So I
Petty Betty.
She definitely is petty for sure. She definitely is petty.
And Samara never did like cheer him on, and it wouldn't really make a difference if she did. Like Samara cheering him on, him being your mod in your chat, like the dots that she has to connect to stay mad at everybody is astounding to me.
It's
Like,
insane.
what does
Like,
Samara have to do with you? Really? I mean, I know you all are friends, but you know what I mean? It's like she's holding everybody accountable for every little thing. It's crazy.
Yeah, but you know, she lets the worst shit fly in her chat, and I love. Wait till you see why she runs off the panel. It's pretty funny.
Oh, okay.
can say that you fuck your cat.
You go ahead, Tracy.
Oh my gosh. If it makes you feel better, if it makes you feel better.
You
Oh my
can.
gosh.
You all are
You
just
cat
disgusting.
fucker,
To
Samara. You
support
are a
that
cat
kind of
fucker.
shit,
What
and
the
try to
fuck?
turn around and do this. You all are disgusting.
Okay, listen.
She was so serious too.
Like, what? I could say you all fuck your cat. He already said that he took it too far. He apologized, so he must have felt bad for it. Whatever. He apologized. He wants to just, be on an even ground, put it behind you all. All of that. I could say you fucked your cat. You could, but then you would need to apologize and take it back and do all the things that he did too. Right, Tracy?
We'd have to have 500 streams about it first, though.
And
let my
somebody
cat
please
call her
clip
pervert.
that.
Right.
I could say you fucked your cats. Like, yeah. She don't, but
No. What an idiot.
Please, okay, listen, please. Let me just say something.
Poor
the
Wendy.
record,
She's like, no.
I do not support that kind of a comment. I think it's gross. I would not say something like that to anyone.
It was several comments, Wendy.
Okay,
Oh
I
my
would not say any of those comments to anyone. I don't support comments like that. But I love Manda and I love Samara, and I would still be there.
Hi, Freddie. Sorry about that. We're reacting to a panel from earlier.
well, this is about to put her in a weird predicament because
Friend, so
she's saying she doesn't support it. She wouldn't do it, but it still doesn't change the way that she feels about anybody. Now what, Tracy?
Right. Like, fuck. Yes, son answer. He has genuinely apologized.
I mean, even if they thought it was funny, that's their opinion. Is there anything
Wendy.
that I can say to you right now that can fix this?
I don't have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with Randy. I do not like Samara.
That's her new starlight.
I'll wear that as a brand.
I like you, Samara.
Okay, all right, y'all don't have to like each
When
other.
they have panel after panel talking about me and won't even drop a fucking link.
I do drop.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
wait.
What?
Oh, wait. When's the
Oh.
next time I talked about you, Tracy?
Wait,
No,
never
you
mind.
can't come to Misbehaving channel because you're an idiot on the panel. That's why.
Oh,
I thought you were
talk
talking
about me,
about me,
right?
Samara's my
You
new
got
favorite
that right?
person. Samara and Behaving are my new favorite people.
They're
Like,
just
they have the
fuck
best shit to say at the best times. I'm sorry.
Hey,
they
Cowboy
do.
Giant. I know, right?
And I don't believe
Well, this
for a
last time-
minute that they've had panel after panel after panel talk about her. Nope.
No, only in response to things. Mm-mm.
When you can go in live. Sorry.
This last time that they went live, they didn't talk about you.
About somebody, you had
No,
to
we
drop them
didn't.
a link.
Well, that's our rule. I mean, we're not in charge of anybody
you
else.
guys, you always talk about people, and I can't even. You want to talk about a
Exactly.
link? I can't even go in your fucking chat and defend myself when people are talking about my kids and shit. in
Good
the chat. I
point.
don't want to hear that.
Oh.
Like,
Anybody talking about your kids, Amanda?
Oh, that was a great.
she doesn't see anybody talk about our kids, Stephanie. Like the people that I won't.
Of
name.
course she
They-
doesn't. But we're
Uh-huh.
supposed to be held accountable for everything that everybody says in the chat. But she doesn't see
Hey,
it
Starlight.
because it's so convenient. But
Mhm.
she's mad at Samara. Let's do the math. She's mad at Samara because I don't want this to go over people's head what Amanda just said. Like, that was genius. She's mad at Samara because Samara has panel after panel talking about her and won't even drop her a link. But she literally has panel after panel after panel talking about one of us because Go to her channel. Find the last time that she ever had a panel where she wasn't talking about one of the people on this panel or on that panel. The panel that we're reacting to, this panel or Starlight. Okay? That's all she talks about, ever. And everybody's blocked from her chats pretty much, except for, like, me. And I might be now. I don't know.
You probably will be now. You blocked bitch.
Like, how does she logic? Okay. I don't get it.
She doesn't have an answer, really. She kind of sits there for a minute.
It's got,
Okay.
so
They
that
do. They got something to say about her having 6
I'm
yes,
not.
yes, they do.
I don't give shout outs to the people that hang in your chats. Like, I don't even say that their channel names, but I don't even care, but I can't even go in. Literally the other day you were talking about something about Maggie, about your dog. Okay. Those people went in there and started talking about me and Starlight out of the blue. I can't even go in there and defend myself, but you want to fucking link or you're going to cry about it. You are the biggest hypocritical whining ass bitch anymore. Truth. Like, it's ridiculous. It's how it's fucking
Agreed.
world.
Right.
I literally let you in my chat until 3 weeks ago. You have had me blocked for how long in your chat? She couldn't defend that. She cannot.
She can't because you and I both tried to keep it at least cordial enough with her. Cordial enough. Until she shit. And to me personally, until she just totally over fucking stepped the line, and now we ain't going back. Ever. But yeah, you were way fairer with her. More fair with her than she ever was with you. Ever.
Yeah, I've always tried to be fair with her, but But you want to cry about a link? It was from today.
I just think when someone apologizes,
she didn't have shit to say.
It's easier for you to accept it. It's not for them, it's for you. Then you just let it go. If the behavior continues, then come back. I don't like that stuff. I just don't.
But it's obviously that he said it to get your goat. I mean, he obviously said it just to piss you off, and it's clearly worked.
Right, but here's the thing: an acceptance of an apology is not for them; it's for you. It's. I hate to sound like Dr. Phil, but it really is like for your own benefit. Like, you know what, they said it was childish, and it says a lot more about them than it does me. Now, what do you, honest to God truth, you know what people are going to take out of this? The fact that you said Samara F's her cats. That's what. Seriously,
I don't care. Man, Randy, look how upset you got when somebody used Jim's picture. And I don't blame you.
You better believe it. Are you about to talk about my husband? Because I'll come for your throat.
No, absolutely not. I'm giving you an example. You got upset because somebody used your husband's picture as an avatar. You had every right to get upset.
What does the fuck does this have to do with the other? She's like reaching so fucking hard. And that was my original point with what I say about what was on her Facebook. That was my point, was like, that's a way different than somebody saying a few words to you. Somebody going to your Facebook, grabbing pictures of your husband and his family and you or whatever is so different to me. Oh, she also lies about the mugshot too, and I catch her on that too. So you know what, Truth?
Okay.
I am gonna. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
She's full of shit because so I see what she's trying to compare here. The two things that she's trying to compare, in my opinion, do not compare. But I do see the comparison that she's trying to make. She's trying to say that his joke, including her family member, is the same as somebody using Randy's family member's picture. However, and if she really feels that way, Tracy, if you really feel that way deep down, do you also feel that way when you talk about Starlight's family members? Because it doesn't seem to go that way for her. You've done it over and over and over. I've seen it with my own two eyes. I've seen you do it first over and over. I'm still waiting on the timeline. So it doesn't go that way when you're talking about her family members. Why don't her family members count? I don't understand.
Right. They never do. It's only when it's Tracy. And the reason that he even brought her brother up that week was because she kept talking about Starlight living off of her dad. He didn't.
Yes.
Like the whole week, It wasn't out of nowhere. Like she tries to make it sound like he just came for me. I'm just an innocent old lady. No, bitch. No, motherfucker. That ain't it.
And I watched her in private in a public Discord, but in a Discord, bring up like exes and what happened with exes and all this shit over and over. So it's like you don't truly feel that way. You're only using it to get at somebody, like to have something like, oh, this happened to me. Like if you care, you wouldn't do it yourself. And I'm truly asking, like, what's the difference? Why is that okay? And she'll say it's okay because Starlight called her mom a whore first, but that's not true. I seen it. No, I seen it happen with my own two eyes. That's not what happened. Everybody in that Discord knows the truth. And if anybody can prove me otherwise, do it. Show it. You won't be able to because I seen it happen right after we got in there. And then Starlight said that to her because of that. I watched it.
And on top of that, let's not forget that the truth came on the scene talking about Starlight's dad from jump.
Yes.
Okay?
It's always been the thing. She's always been perfectly comfortable with you talking about Starlight's dad, saying that she lives off of her dad and all this stuff. If that's the case, she talks about her brother on YouTube, then what's the fucking difference?
Exactly. All right. Okay. More than enough. Let me push play. I won't be able to unmute for 1 second. I gotta check this.
So I think that's different. Right to get upset when a pervert continuously.
He's not a pervert.
He does it again. We're wasting our time.
He did not
think like that.
Wasting our time.
Even though, but let me hold on. Even though to this very day, T-Belly goes in every single chat and tells people that I bullied her. I ignored her. She apologized to me for using Jim's picture. I accepted the apology. And even though she continues to this day to talk about
Starlight, I didn't dox you.
You did too, dox her. Yes, no, you did.
Yes,
that you put her mugshot out. You didn't even redact it.
Her town has been put out a million times.
I don't know. Gosh. No, it hasn't.
Well,
her town was not.
She's the one yelling to hundreds of people. Send me an email on anything you got on the truth.
After she doxed you.
God, she didn't do that. That was after you.
After you did that to me.
Hold on. Okay. I was mad. Hold on. Now let me explain that. Because we're getting, listen, you doxed her. I was very upset with you. Then I was upset with her for what she said. But then she went on a panel minutes after she said that. She said, I'm sorry I said that. I was mad because I just got doxed. I shouldn't have said that. I don't want anything on her. She went straight and did that.
Listen,
so,
Tracy, like if you know,
can she get a little bit of recognition for just, seeing that she did something wrong?
Right, and she. Okay, I'm just letting you know I am back now, so I can pause whenever. But yes, it was after. He wouldn't answer, like, for one, if anyone's going to email Starlight, she's not going to see it till like 2029 sometime. But that's the truth. She went on my panel and said, I just said that because I was mad. But you just doxed her. You didn't just say it. You didn't just say I'm going to do it. You fucking did it, and you're still doubling down.
It was an accident. I didn't.
Oh, was it just like my shit? You want to go, Tracy?
Whatever. I took it down immediately, Amanda.
Okay. Oh, if you wouldn't have had a mugshot up, it wouldn't be a fucking issue, right? Like a mugshot.
Fuck you and her mugshot. She posts my fucking hernia.
Hey, crime
everywhere.
That's from. You know what? You know what? That's from this. You know what, Tracy? That is from this fucking platform. Because you went. No, it's not.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. No, you did not. With her count on it. No. I forgot to add, Tracy. You're gonna need to cough up some proof on that part of things too. So.
Oh hell! What'd she say? I was sending Starlight a link. Tell me what she just said, or back it up a little bit. I'm sorry.
I'll back it up. You're okay.
I didn't dox you.
You did too, dox her. Yes, no, you did. Yes, that you put her mugshot out. You didn't even redact it.
Her town has been put out a million times.
I don't know. No, it hasn't. Her town was not.
She's the one yelling to hundreds of people. send me an email on anything you got on the truth. How many emails you got, Starlight?
Oh my God, she didn't get that. That was after you.
After you did that, Truth.
Hold on. Okay, I was mad. Hold on. Now let me explain that, because we're getting. Listen. You doxed her. I was very upset with you. Then I was upset with her for what she said. But then she went on a panel minutes after she said that. She said, "I'm sorry I said that. I was mad because I just got doxed. I shouldn't have said that. I don't want anything on her." She went straight and did that.
Listen,
so,
Tracy, like if you know,
can she get a little bit of recognition for just seeing that she did something wrong?
Right, and she wouldn't, and like for one, if anyone's gonna email Starlight, she's not gonna see it till like 2029 sometime. But for two, she went on my panel.
That was like one of my favorite parts.
I was mad, but you just doxed her. You didn't just say it. You didn't just say I'm gonna do it. You fucking did it, and you're
it
still
was an
doubling
accident.
down.
I didn't.
Oh, was it just? Okay, so all right.
Okay, Laura.
Right, it was an accident. All right, why is the okay? So, all right, a long time ago, or not a long, well, like last year, Tracy goes live. Somebody was talking about having a hernia. I don't even remember what it was about now. And she shows her stomach, her hernia. She shows her own hernia and all this paperwork, cammed up, and all this paperwork, right, for her hernia. People like basically trolled her into doing it. I was one of the ones in the chat begging her not to do it, but she doesn't ever acknowledge that. Because I knew, I was like, you're handing people fucking shit to use. Well, this motherfucker's been going ham lately again. So people been bringing it up again because it bothers her. Like,
she told me to make a video.
Yeah,
she's also been going after my family, talking about my brother, talking about my dad. There's a reason I got pushed to show her hernia, but no one has to be okay with that.
But all that's okay. But what Taco said about her brother,
oh my God, she is so bent about that. Like nobody really thinks that it's okay.
As hard as you're defending it, fuck, man. Oh, never mind. Hey, Keith, I'm just gonna shut up. I'm gonna mute. I'm on one. I like feel good for the first time in days. Tracy, you're lucky that I was like as nice. I was not putting up with her shit though.
But we did just have a revelation. She did just admit somebody to over 400 people, however many people was watching that live. She just admitted that she thinks that Starlight deserved to be doxxed because she put up a video about her hernia. So there's that.
After she told her to do it, yeah. After now, for people that weren't here, let's just go back to the history. I didn't know the light truth from the fucking dark truth. Her name was the light truth. Okay, I didn't know her from the medium truth, from the big truth, from the little truth. I did not know who the truth was. And all the time she would come at me, right? Come at me because she was friends with Laura. I didn't know who she was, why she was coming at me, why she didn't like me. She would get all these stories wrong in the comment sections about me. And all of a sudden one day an account pops up. It was called Your Daddy's Little Hoe. And it was about Starlight. And it had Starlight's picture. And then it had our friend Casey's picture on it. Like, because her and Casey used to argue too. And then one day it was changed to because like in the, I don't know if anybody's from the same part of the country as me, but you get the sniffles a lot like in around fall time. Like it's just part of living here. And they said I had a deviated septum because I would snort. They said I snorted in my Subutex, right? So she named an account called I Snort My Pills. So she's a nasty bitch. Like just can't with this fucking poor me, I've never done anything wrong shit. Like all of us have done shit, but you especially. And then you want to sit over there and cry addict shaming. The fuck?
She went at Hartley in the chat over having a broken arm. Told her not to. Hope you don't miss the railing.
She's really a mean, angry person. Like this isn't her persona. She's not putting on a character for YouTube. She's angry and bitter and mean, and that's just her.
Yeah, so
She was so mad on this panel. I just couldn't
Oh my
believe the
God,
tone of
she
her voice.
And
She
everybody's
was, and-
trying to talk, like most of the time, unless she's already yelling, and then she comes in yelling every single time. It doesn't
well,
matter
you
what.
know, let's not forget this. Okay, so Brian St. John has been saying something terrible about Behaven's mother-in-law passed, and he's been saying just this terrible story. So now the truth that yesterday, I guess it was, my days are a little mixed up because I've been, like I said, not feeling the greatest. But it was either yesterday or before. She said that she was going to do a true crime case about she didn't say Behaven's name, but she insinuated it, and it's the story that Brian's been saying, that she smothered her mother-in-law for the life insurance money. Like,
Wait.
that's
Wait. So her alive family member is supposed to be off limits, but somebody's deceased family members, and you just leave deceased people alone in general, especially over drama on YouTube, isn't off limits? The fuck? Like, what's wrong with her?
right, and to insinuate that they killed their mother-in-law, like she clearly.
I'm sorry,
you know,
Behaving. That's bullshit.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen it.
terrible.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I don't understand.
I'm not going to show that. I'm sure.
No, I just don't understand why that even had to happen.
Because she's fucking cruel. Like, that's why all these things that
I mean, what do they want? Do they want Behaving and Samara not to stream?
That ain't gonna happen.
They want to shut Behaving up, and they're not.
Right, like she's a gentle person, and she'll say stuff here and there, but it's not like groundbreaking or something. She's not saying don't miss the railing on your.
But the reason why is because she doesn't back down to people, even if she's gonna be passive about it and she's gonna be nice, she's gonna still like say how she feels and confront it, and they don't like that.
No, you're supposed to let them say whatever they want. Like, they cannot stand it. Nobody can stand it if they think that we should just shut the fuck up and they should be able to say whatever they want. And they get so butthurt if people aren't just on their side, like, quote unquote, side of things. Like,
no, I think they should shut the fuck up, and we should be able to say whatever we want. That's just my opinion.
Stephanie,
just saying. Nobody wants to hear it.
MO33 at the beginning, we did touch on that a little bit. Yeah.
Big text.
All right, I'm gonna push play. Just like my shit. You want to go, Tracy?
Whatever. I took it down immediately, Amanda.
Okay. Oh, if you wouldn't have had a mugshot up, it wouldn't be a fucking issue, right? Like a mugshot.
Fuck you and her mugshot. She posts my fucking hernia picture everywhere.
That's from. You know what? You know what? That's from this. You know what, Tracy? That is from this fucking platform. Because you went. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, you didn't. No, you did not with her count on it. No, you fucking didn't.
Yes, I did.
Show me where.
I got it from YouTube.
Show me where. Put the channel in private link. She still didn't do that. Come on.
But was it some? Okay, wait though. Was it something Starlight put out, or was it something someone put out on her?
No.
See, that's the difference. She didn't put out her own mugshot, did she? Someone else put it out on her. That's just because that's on YouTube. She's not putting it on YouTube. Someone got it and put it on YouTube.
She's comparing apples and oranges. I'm just saying, apples and oranges, Tracy.
If my information is on a channel, then can somebody send me the link so I can report it?
I asked
because none of that.
She's lying.
Yeah, if someone can point me in that direction, please.
Right. If your whole information's out there, one of us haven't seen that yet. Are you serious? Like,
and I'm this. It's been out there.
She assumed.
You for that.
She assumed, and she was wrong. And did you hear earlier? Randy was like, "Can't you just give it to Starlight for like recognizing that what she said was wrong and apologizing?" And there was cricket. She couldn't even be like, "Yeah, nothing,
no.
nothing."
No, she hates me a lot,
and she can't do that. She can't say, "Oh, I shouldn't have done that." Blah blah blah. I took it down in 2 seconds, Amanda.
She keeps saying I talked about her son, and I did not talk about her son.
Just because she still has never watched that panel for herself. She's still going off of whatever.
That's the problem. part of the problem.
Yes, it is.
Well, then put it in the private chat. Where is it at?
But is it on someone's channel that
Do you
is not
think I
authorized?
went and looked up Starlight?
No, I think somebody probably sent it to you.
Mhm.
No, I think somebody probably sent it to you because all the mugshots that's been out on her don't have her town and shit on it. That was the big
No,
fucking
that's not
deal.
true. I got it from YouTube. So
Okay, well then if you did, that's great. Can I know where?
Check the private chat and see if that's it.
What was that?
And I get, look.
What was in
we
the
know
private chat?
More than likely, she did.
I don't remember, but it wasn't right. She was asked if somebody else had done it, and I said no.
Oh,
I've never
okay.
seen it.
And purposely put your
And
town
no
on
I
fucking
there.
didn't
link.
purposely put it out
I-
there.
Right.
And as soon as they
So-
said her town was on it, I took it down.
Yeah, we see
No,
we're
she
going lower
didn't.
and lower and lower. Gets
I
us.
went. Oh, she doubled down
Well, I
on
didn't
that.
get any lower, Randy.
I
Hey,
went
Jamie
live. I went live about it. And it's still up. It's called Truth is a Doxer, and she doubled down on it.
Yeah, I thought so, but I didn't want to. I was like,
She's like, I
can't
took it
remember.
off right away. No,
No.
you didn't.
She took it down eventually, and it was, I think, maybe the same day. But it's not because she done something wrong. It is because she done something wrong, but not because she wanted to. Her people knew how fucking wrong that shit was.
Yeah,
she
that's
had
the
to
only
take
reason.
it down.
Yes, but it wasn't right away. She
Hey,
did do
Sin,
it
no.
within 24 hours. Yes, but it was not like I went and did it right away. No, the fuck you did.
Hey, Sin.
But yeah, she wouldn't have done that if it was just her and her own conscience.
Hey, Ash.
No, does she sound like right now she feels like that was inherently wrong at all? No.
Absolutely not.
Okay, I gotta run and get a drink. You guys can just talk because I'm not gonna be able to. I'll play this when I get back, and I gotta let the puppy out. I'll be right.
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
What were you all talking about over at Randy's? Anything good?
Merb.
Oh, this is
Merb
from the
being
same
a whole
panel.
liar.
Is this from the same panel right here?
Yeah, it went
Okay.
sideways. Yeah. And there's this account in Randy's chat, and I'm like, it's totally Merb, but I don't think it actually is. And BBT Boston was in there saying it was Merb, but here's your dirty hooker. I just think with this Merb thing, and I said it over there, and I don't know anything. I have not talked to Randy. I haven't asked her what all she has gotten from these people. Nothing. I've been watching it unfold just like everybody else has. But just from what I've been saying and talking about, and so have other people, for a long time with her. So this PI thing is coming out. It started a year ago, and it's just now coming out. I think there's a lot more to come. And the PI is just the beginning.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised at all. I haven't seen like the last few days of what's going on with it, but
I mean,
none of
I
it
think there were
surprises me.
probably organized mass flagging
Mhm.
going on in that Slack.
Can imagine that for sure.
Hmm.
Just seeing the way that those people defend her and think that I could see that the culture in there is probably terrible. It's like a cult, like a real
Yes,
cult.
and like these ladies don't know. Like now they're like, I didn't know it was wrong. Well,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
But I will say, I think she knows how to pick
She does.
older, vulnerable people that don't
sure.
know what's going on, and she
These
preys
women have
on
been
them.
thrown under the bus and are still like, if we admitted that, Carolyn had nothing to do with it.
Oh my God,
Okay.
that's pitiful.
Yeah, it's sad.
That's sad. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry. This puppy waits until it sees me doing anything where I'm not paying attention to it, and she'll just start whining right then, like water, or I just gave her a bowl of water, and she'll purposely go knock the water bowl over now. So
Exactly,
having
Ash.
fun over
That's why
here.
nothing out of there is gonna surprise me. Like I put nothing past that lady. I think she's really
She,
devious.
I think he held to the no. Somebody clipped it or took like screen grabs or whatever of because who was Natasha went live after she was on BBT's panel, and I didn't know it was one of those women that was involved in this
Tammy.
PI thing. Tammy, it was okay. I
Yeah.
want to get it wrong.
Yeah.
She went up there. It was a whole thing. Like it was like we found out Dorothy knew about it, but she's cleared all that up. What was my point in that? Shit. So what was the point of that? Somebody remind me in the chat. There was a point that brought that up.
I missed out. Like I watched stuff this weekend that I actually felt like was a dream. So I'm not helpful at all.
I just can't. I was talking about something now. I don't remember where I was going with that. But all that happened last night. It was crazy. And there's just more to come. I think. I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's like Merv is reminding me more and more of Laura's Patreon from like
Samara.
Back in the day. You know how it was always
like,
something.
Yeah, the boomer version of that. About the screen grabs. Did I say about the okay, that's what happened last night. Now I remember. That was all happening last night. Everybody who was awake was watching it. And Merb was live, doing her true crime, her articles that she reads. And I'm like, oh my God, I know she's got to be fuming right now that this is happening and that the Tammy lady is on a panel. And I click over to her live and just the look on her face. And she's still like these people are talking about JonBenet Ramsey. And you could just tell she's pressed, bothered. She's bothered. It was funny. Sorry.
I don't think she don't want her people wandering off talking on other panels. Like
no, that's not how cults work. Cults don't get to talk to the press.
Get back here and drink the fucking Kool-Aid now.
I mean, she's admitted to having like multiple hard drives of information. I'm sure I've got a folder in there.
Wasn't it like terabytes and terabytes of shit?
It was crazy.
I mean,
I can't believe you just admitted that.
Yeah, okay, because anybody who does YouTube, you probably have quite the collection of like screen recordings, whether it's true crime all the way to drama. But she doesn't. She literally will keep spreadsheets with people's channel links, like just subscribers, random shit ever, not trolls, just random subscribers that don't like her. She's
a paranoid person.
Well, even her people that do like her, I think she even does the same for them, because if she sees somebody new, she knows it in a heartbeat.
Scoot. I pray for you. I hope you never fall out with her, but you probably won't.
She's gonna end up in a.
I don't know. That's a whole other weirdo.
Weird. Okay, we can finish this. I think there's only a few more seconds of this. Oh, there's a few more minutes. And then
it also means bothered Kim Beerly. Sorry.
You're okay.
The Taco Yoshi dude did.
Oh my God.
Okay, are you serious?
I feel bad for him now. She's the one harassing him.
I know.
He moved on. She just can't let it go. Sorry.
She won't shut the fuck
up. She run him off. He hasn't been around, has he?
Oh no, he did Quiplash the other day and upset some people. Not from here.
Oh yeah, I heard that it was. I didn't get to see it though.
Leave Taco alone, for real. Jeez, this is why we can't have nice things. Damn it.
Right. God. Hey, polyester. All right, here we go. The fucking internet aren't as bad as doxing, right, Tracy?
Oh, Amanda, come on. You act like people don't know her information.
Listen, I talk.
We have new people all the time, though. I mean, seriously, I've got.
I don't know her information. I'll just be honest. I still don't know her information.
I promise I don't.
I don't need to know. I'm sure if I needed to know, I could ask her, but I don't know it.
You know what? Then ask Starlight how many fucking emails she got about me.
She said that she took that back and apologized, right? Isn't that what Randy just said?
Let me say for the record. Let me clear that up.
She did. She said, I was mad and I don't really want anything.
Uh-oh, what happened?
She is so fucking stubborn. Holy
I
shit.
thought you said something. I thought you
No,
said
I thought
something.
you fell off for a minute.
No.
Yes, I did. I want to clear it up for the record. Okay, so yeah, I did. I totally did that, and I put my email in the chat and everything. But like Amanda said earlier, the chances of me actually checking my email, number one,
It's true.
is slim to none. And I doubt anyone had anything to send me on boring ass boomer, old dirty sock truth.
Right. Like,
That's
the
it. That's
fuck?
the extent of it. Don't worry, Tracy. No one's outing your skeletons yet.
I mean, good God. Nobody cares, Tracy. You control
They
this
don't.
bitch so easy. Like, nobody. Is she kidding?
Like,
Ugh.
my email has been flooded with so much, Tracy.
Apparently, she's got something to
can't.
worry about, though, for fuck's sake. On Tracy. And you know what? What's been put out, Tracy? That's what really matters. What's been put out about you? Quit deflecting and acting like, this and that. You put somebody's information out to a bunch of new people who haven't been here. I don't give a fuck about 2 years ago. There's all kinds of new people in here and you know it. And you post
Yeah,
a
and now we got a bunch
fucking
of new
town.
people thinking that I sleep with my brother and my dog.
Bullshit.
I
Bullshit.
And we got a bunch of new people seeing my hernia.
Oh, bullshit. Truth, that's on your channel.
See
It was
how
on
that
your
goes,
channel forever.
Amber?
It was,
You put it
was
out
on
there.
No. That was on your channel, put out by you. I want to hear it.
Okay.
Look, I've said a
Okay.
million times I disagree with putting out your hernia picture. Even when you did it, I thought, no. I think everybody in the crowd was yelling, no.
Yeah.
And I've said this very
I
much.
did,
live.
Randy.
Yeah, I've said it live. Jim has a hernia.
Sorry. No.
No, I was with Randy though. That when she did that, I was one of the people that was like, no, like, what are you doing? You're giving them because what do you think's gonna happen?
Oh,
What
fuck
do you think's
her.
gonna happen? No,
No,
but
That's
at the
stupid
time,
to do yourself.
I
right?
said the other day, sometimes you gotta check a bitch. That bitch had to be checked. I'm sorry I had to go to her hernia. I will take the video down eventually. But it got to that point for a reason. Not that that's an excuse, and I don't expect anybody to excuse my behavior in any way. It's on me.
Right. Like, I'm getting so annoyed.
And I'm
listening
sorry
back
if
to
I let
this.
my friends down, but I'm sorry. She deserved it. I may change my mind one day.
Well,
Not yet.
She's fucking.
not today.
Not today.
I don't think that shit's funny. I don't think it's funny. I don't think that's funny, but I damn sure don't think that the mug shots is funny. That's pulling it off because.
Okay, well, all right. Hold on. I can't believe I didn't do this sooner. I had a couple people ask when this is from. This is from Randy's today, and I don't want to take the whole thing of it, but here. Make sure you guys are subbed. I'm sure everybody in here is subbed to Randy, but if you're not, this was the panel today. And I think like the really, really good parts are over, but I will find what I was talking about to you too, Tracy. I'm going to go through all my old lives tonight and find that, by the way. The good parts were already over, but she just keeps bringing up the hernia, and we got in another little spat about some stuff that she did post. And
Well, if she doesn't want Starlight to bring up her hernia, why does she always go at Starlight? Like, I don't understand that. Like, just leave her
That's
fuck
the
alone.
thing. Like, I don't start in with her. It always she talks about me all the time. She just
Yes.
talked about me on every what did she do? 2 live streams. She was like, I really did this to something about me. I just heard that part of it. Because she got derailed into talking about Bombshell when she really had gone live to make fun of me or something. I don't fucking know. But I didn't respond to that.
Yeah, I didn't realize how long we were on. I didn't want to take like Randy's whole panel on people to go watch it on hers, but I think a lot more happened after I left too.
Well, she talked about my kids, and I didn't do anything to her stupid hernia.
No,
Oh, I did. Okay.
Let's see.
So she's still a bitch.
Yeah, but the whole thing is Tracy can always do whatever she wants, right? And nobody can respond. That motherfucker's up there and this and that, but she wouldn't even tell me where she got that picture at. I said, put it in a private chat so we can know where
She
it
was
came
lying.
from. I know, right?
Somebody set her fucking old boomer ass up, sent it to her, knew that she wasn't going to crop that shit.
Yeah.
They knew that she was going to dox the fuck out of you, idiot. That's what happened.
Yes, it is the pumpkin lady, and she's the one who called it that.
Well, sucks to be her. Mo33 Rada might have been here. He's okay. Are you look at you spam my chat for
He's
Rada?
been working.
Oh my gosh, that's a new concept. So
Yeah, people work sometimes. I don't know.
yeah. So yeah, I don't even know. This has been like the craziest fucking time to not be on YouTube that much. Every time I come back, I feel like something is going on this weekend. So
that bombshell shit, holy moly, that shit.
Oh my god. Yes.
Yeah.
So I actually have. That's what you're so like a mind reader. That's so weird. I wanted to show something what Laura said that made me realize like what it's about.
That's the thing that's throwing me off. It's like, what are you doing? Like she's deflecting off of Bombshell and making her look like a victim, in my opinion, because Laura's everything that Bombshell's being called out for.
Yeah, she's no better than Bombshell.
No.
Hold on.
It's like, shut up and let her take her fucking licks.
Right
You're not making it worse. You're making it better for her.
Right. And you know,
And
okay,
for us.
so for Bombshell, she's the first one to jump on any hate train. That's what I want to start this with. And I would never defend that motherfucker. I liked Mallory's approach to it about, yeah, she's jumped on hate trains and made things a lot worse for me at times, right? But I'm just, I don't need to add anything to it, right? Like, she's digging her own grave. They're showing things now that
it's bad. It's
bad. It is.
It's worse.
It is bad.
Oh man, and it's only gonna get worse, and it ain't gonna get better. And I listen. I don't know her. I've never known her. I've never even talked to her. But I think she's got herself into a conundrum in real life, even, and it's not good.
Mo33, I'm going to boost you. All right. So this is actually, I want to show 2 clips, but this one is from Serendipity's live this morning. I haven't got to watch this. That's why I want to watch it. I know. So it is cute.
I forget what I was going to say. Oh, I know that everybody in this platform gets their turn. But when everything is out in the open, then what? Those people are going to retaliate. And they're going to speak their truth. And in time, I'm going to tell mine. I'm kind of going to do a little documentary. Because like I've said from day one, I log, I track, I document everything. And it's taken me a little time to put pieces to the puzzle together. But I'm not going to be lied on. And to those, and they know who they are, you record phone calls. How do you think people are going to feel knowing that certain discords were being recorded? Not by me, the owner of the discords. Now, you might come back to me and say, ooh, you're about to dye it black. I loved it black. So here's everyone's chance.
Oh, by the way, her and Takas were having a total like love affair in the chat and texting each other. It was really weird.
Is that who
and
she
said
was
she
like,
don't care who
I
calls
love
Brady
it
because they're
black?
not together. Yes. Oh my god, yes. I had to record it.
So personal. Like, I'm not being mean, but does she have nobody to talk to in real life? Like, the shit that she says to her phone when she's sitting there by herself, like, it's crazy personal. I don't understand it.
It's Sarah Polyester. This is sped up a little.
To come up and tell me
Here, let me put
So
on
which Discord
155.
owners recorded Sarah's calls? Wait, so which Discord owners nobody recorded my calls. I have no idea what you're talking about, bruh. I'm not going to go into detail about that. Did I say it was Trisha? Did I say it was anyone other than that? Wendy V, highly doubtful. Steph, no, Steph doesn't care. Steph has moved on to bigger and better things.
See, so she said, okay, so she wouldn't not name Trisha, but she did. She said it wasn't Wendy V, and she said Steph doesn't care enough to record her.
I already see where she's going. She's gonna try. She's trying to put a wedge between Steph and Trisha. That's what this is.
She's thinking about is me. Yeah, there have been some that have recorded calls, and it might not have been yesterday, might not have been last week, because I haven't been.
You probably recorded calls, Sarah.
Around, but it's happened.
I recorded every call you've ever been on, Sarah.
I wish.
$100 a call.
I wish I had recorded the one time, because then we could have proved that we weren't lying.
Right.
Definitely happened. Are you?
Oh yeah, and she also went back and said that she all stands by Wendy and Randy did. They were in it with Diane. She stands by that now.
Trying to get me to get mad at you. It's not going to work. It's just not going to work, bruh.
Okay.
Just let it go. I'm just nosy. I hate when people ain't specific. Yeah, because not everything needs to come out.
Then why are you saying it on YouTube?
Exactly. When it all comes out, you'll know.
What the fuck?
I don't want to be a part of the shady shit anymore. I'll never be in another Discord except for Wendy B's and Clancy Woodward and Flower Child.
See, she names everybody's Discord but TNT's.
Those are the safest ones.
She didn't have no choice about getting kicked out of the so-and-so shady shit that she's talking about. They booted you.
To be in.
God. All right. So hold on. All right. This is my favorite clip ever. Laura is so fucking stupid. And this just shows how money hungry she fucking is. And look, I am not Bombshell. Bombshell is not my favorite person at all. As we all know, she's came for me many a times, made things way worse on us. But this is fucking ridiculous. It really
She piled on us every single time that anything's ever happened, ever. Literally said, I'd like to just fuck with the ponies, because she knew at that time that people were gonna like pretend to be her friend if she fucked with us. Like, she jumped on it every time she could. But man, she's done herself in so bad. Like, what do you even say about it?
Yeah. Hey, Pammy B. Oh, hey, Keith.
Text message begging for money. I've seen 4 of those now, all from the same day, begging for money, so she could take so she can go get food. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable.
Damn, she must have been hungry.
Not for nothing. You have no kids. You have no husband. You have no girlfriend. You said you just got 2 jobs. So does that mean that you're going to pay everyone back that you took money from? That's what I want to know.
Oh my
Dana,
God.
also don't feel bad.
Laura. Oh my God. The hypocrisy in this one clip. The hypocrisy. I was dying. I was like, what?
Wait, wasn't her whole defense before was, did you give any? Did you donate? Why is it your business? Hey, Laura, did you give any? Did you donate? Why is it any of your fucking business?
Hey, Pugs Washing. Good to see you.
I don't want you to feel bad or feel like, the way my Patreons feel, that, they feel like a fool. Told them the same thing. You did the right thing as far as, lending someone you thought money. To me, that's just good karma. You know what I'm saying? It really is good karma. I personally would be a bitch and get a refund. That's just me. I'm a bitch like that. I would call PayPal and be like, I want a refund. I know you can't get much through Cashap, which is probably why she does Cashap.
God forbid they stop giving money.
And I'm sure there's people who haven't even told me. I'm sure there's people who sent her money that hasn't even told me. And what I think what part of the reason that somebody would feel bad coming to me, and I'm saying this because it's comical, because I can make a joke out of it. 2 out of the 3 are OG Patreons. They've been with me at least 2 years. Do you know they've never PayPal'd me that kind of money?
Hey, Randy.
Well, you're Randy. It's all right.
Money bomb.
I was over
So
here
you took money
laughing.
out
She's
of my
so
mouth.
full of shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Like she's
listen to this
literally
part.
saying, don't get jaded from giving money because you are already in my Patreon giving me money, and I want you to donate that money to me and not her. Don't get shy.
Don't get shy now. Well, this is my favorite part. So it's not money that she gave Bombshell or her kids gave Bombshell. This is money that supposedly a couple of her Patreons gave Bombshell. Like, just listen to this. Oh my God, it's so stupid.
PayPal'd me that kind of money, Bomb. So you took money.
She said they never PayPal'd me that kind of money, Bomb.
You took money out of my kids' mouths because these people couldn't afford to just lose 3, 4.
Did you hear
Here
that? You took
Yes.
money out of my
You
kids'
took money
mouth.
out of my kids' mouths because these people couldn't afford.
She said you took money out of my kids' mouth because these people couldn't afford to PayPal me after they PayPal'd you, basically. Yeah,
Oh,
The
Lord, you're
audacity.
stupid.
Yes,
So-
it's shocking.
She wouldn't ask for it and pretended to be in need of help. Are you going to do the same for yours?
Yeah, we're gonna listen one more time.
What the hell?
Mouth. You took money out of my kids' mouths because these people couldn't afford to just lose 3, 4. And here you are taking that money like they're wealthy, like they're super, super rich, like they are, can't afford to lick bitch. That goes beyond my comprehension.
That goes beyond her
Everything.
comprehension.
Everything goes beyond her comprehension. Don't get it twisted.
Oh my God. Hey,
How?
Matthew.
How does she even?
I cannot. How do you justify? Why is it your business in the first place to talk about your Patreon's money, lack of money, who they donate to, why they donate? Now, what I will say, I did see a couple of the things that AB put up. They're not looking good. Okay, I get that. But
No.
it has nothing to do with Laura and her kids and their food.
No,
Like
it doesn't.
that kind of shit just makes people not even want to give about the rest.
She's
of it.
just mad because her Patreons were donating to someone else and they got screwed over.
And now she's
And now she
thinking,
knows.
Yes, and now she's thinking, well, if I get up here and defend them, then maybe those same
Yeah.
Patreons, I can swoop them up and
Yes.
get them to donate to me.
Yes, there was actually a person named I'm not gonna pronounce it right. Voluma, I think is how you say it.
Yeah.
And she had her name is like significant for parents who have lost a child, and she has a channel about it. Laura does not said in one breath, I don't even know her well, blah, blah, blah. And the next breath, I can't, because she found out she donated large sums to Bombshell. And she's like, I cannot believe she would go for Voluma like that. I cannot believe she, of all people. And I'm like, oh my God, it's so clear. Like, what do you fucking mean? It is so clear what this is about for you. And it's not about giving a fuck if you feel like you taken advantage of, or you feel like it was wrong that Bombshell handled it this way or that way. For you, Laura, it's about the fucking money that they gave to somebody else and not you. That's what it's about.
Hey, pickle. And out of all the people in the world, like, yeah, Bombshell deserves to be called out, all of that. Like, what she did is, it's not looking good, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But Laura, out of all people, come on. Like, she's not, you're not helping the cause, Laura. You're hurting the cause because you have done just as grimy shit.
Yeah, I mean, I did see where, okay, the parts that I got to me about the Bombshell thing, strictly on the Bombshell part, was that she had showed somebody her bank statement trying to say she hadn't got a deposit yet for the stimulus, and she didn't crop it good enough, and right at the bottom it was the stimulus that had been deposited. That part was stuck out to me. Which I'll show that. Actually, I need to show it. Hold on.
Come on, if you're gonna be that grimy, like, don't fucking fuck yourself that
You
bad.
picked
But
the wrong one,
she couldn't even
Bombshell.
screen share for how long. She would
It's the
take her little
funniest
phone
shit
and show her
ever.
computer. It's awful. Like, she's and
Well,
I
I
think
mean, like when
there's a
Bomb
reason.
when Bomb
in her
started like
personal
modding for Tiffany and stuff, it was like what? Like
She
they're
already
both
knew what she was
demons.
doing then. She already knew what she was
Right.
doing then. She was
But
already
they're-
eyeballing.
Tiffany
She's seen
doesn't.
money.
She's loyal to nobody but AB. So
Right.
it's funny to watch her flip on her like that. It's just funny.
Yeah. So I like, I'm not going to drag the shit out of them. Only reason I'm even showing this is because I just talked about it. I'm not joining in on this Bombshell thing because I know that Bombshell, like I said, has every opportunity, has dragged the fuck out of us. But also, there's so many channels handling it. Like, I just, whatever, let them handle it, you know? It isn't my place to
Yeah,
do
and if
it.
people don't know by now that
Oh,
Right.
she's such a
there's
grimy.
there's some questionable shit if you're going to be handing thousands of dollars over to her, I don't know what to tell you. Like, come on.
Yeah. Hey, money moves. Right, exactly. Okay, here we go.
So Karen told Stellar that she needed $500 back in December, and she was getting this stimulus check back, right? Well, it just so happens that the receipt that she showed, she didn't cut the paper up small enough, the dumbass, and we were able to match it up on the screen as deposited into her account. So here you go, Karen. Here's another small.
See, she had showed him like something, and you
That's
could see it right there.
undeniable. That's
Yeah,
undeniable.
she didn't crop it. She'd already gotten it, and I guess Stellar didn't catch it. But giving it to Tiffany and AB, it's gonna be like a fucking dog bone. It just is, and see how it matches up right at the bottom right here. IRS trees 310.
Small or big lie that you continue
Cash
to use
right
with
here.
everybody about the stimulus check.
Told y'all about my gas bill and my water bill, right? And what was the reason to begin with that I had gotten behind, right? Because I didn't get my tax refund, my stimulus, my second or my third stimulus, or my back payment from Georgia Department of Labor, correct? Do y'all even know how much money that is that they owe me still to this day?
And that's not getting better anytime soon. That's a problem. That's an
Right,
issue.
yeah.
It's going to be continuing. And if you support it, that's what you're supporting. And everybody's adults now. What do you even say about it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't
They know
care
what
who
they're getting
gives who
into.
money. They do know what they're getting into, but when there start lies and stuff start getting shown, it's sticky. But it's not my situation. I'm sure I guys Tiffany said she was not going to cover it anymore because she doesn't want Bomb to clog up her perfect channel over there. Hey Cassandra, but hey November Rain, and but AB, I'm pretty sure he's still covering it. And then you have, I'm sure like the ship is covered. They've been covering it. I'm sure Stellar wants to talk about it. I think Holly's going to talk about it. The best thing I feel like she can do is come out and just admit that she might have messed up. She might have not been 100%. And that's probably the only thing I think she could really do at this point. But
yes, Nightclo. That's true. That happened. There was a whole thing back then. Stellar came out back then. Then he forgave her after or whatever. So there's always been issues with her around this.
Money. Yeah.
It's always been a thing.
Yes, there's been several issues. It wasn't it was heaters is what it was. It was 3 portable heaters. She was saying she was freezing, right? And that her and her dog were freezing, and so several people sent her money for heaters, and come to find out it wasn't even cold yet, or I don't know. And so a lot forgave her for that, and kind of felt like that maybe other people weren't being so truthful too. And then there was other scandals before that one, and now this one. So if you give to Bombshell, I feel like you do it at your own risk. Do it because you want to, not because she comes to you. If you want to donate, I think everybody who goes live, donate whatever, but just know what you're getting. That's all.
And unfortunately, the internet is a very large place, and if it's not here, it'll be somewhere else. She's always going to find more people to be able to get money from. It's a thing. It's not going away.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I personally wouldn't I wouldn't suggest if you only have $20 in the bank to give it to anybody online and expect you're going to get it back. Because it's real easy to say that, and she might have even had the intentions, but I don't know. I just think if you only have $20 till payday, you should probably hold on to it, right? I also think it's tacky to go to people and give kind of sob stories inbox. But again, that's on her. If you want to donate to that, just do it with the mindset that she's not always been truthful. If you want to donate, donate.
That's the hard part. The hard part is the preying on vulnerable people, because you're going to them and giving them a sob story, telling them that you need money, that you don't have it, that you need help. You know, that's the part that's like, oh man, like that's not good. That's not good. And then you're going to find somebody that's going to feel sorry that they go to sleep at night and they're thinking about Bombshell. Like, oh my God, she can't pay her bills. I feel bad. You know, it's a lot. That's a lot.
Ash, I feel like there is the difference for me between Bombshell and Laura. Okay. Laura will use the kids aspect. Will say, I don't know what I'm going to do. Camp is coming up, for example. She's just very public about it. Bombshell, I read the messages with my own eyes, going into people's DMs, and not only that she went to people in the DMs, but she told. I only saw 2. Now they say there's 3 or 4.
I think it's worse.
But I saw almost identical messages go to 2 different people needing, over $900. Where'd Starlight go?
I don't know, but I think it's worse. Hey, Cindy. How are you?
Hey, Cindy.
I think it's worse personally because everybody can see the way Laura moves mostly in public. But if you're behind the scenes, and there's other people that do it too, it's not just her. But if you're behind the scenes and you're asking the same 10 people for money for the same shit, unless they speak to each other, they don't know. They all think they're just helping you and you're in need, Like there's something inherently like really fucked up about it.
Right.
And predatory.
They could have said no, but that's like saying that I'm just not willing to blame the people that gave her the money all the way, when in the messages she would message these women literally all through the night sometimes, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Meanwhile, she's messaging another person the same messages. I don't know what I'm going to do. After you get $850 one lady, then you tell another lady $914. But then, like I also said, I'm not going to drag her either. I'm just saying from where I'm sitting, it was very manipulative. And I just hope that people, hey, if you want to give her $1,000.
What do you do without it? Like, what do you, just not even just her, just go a bigger, like a bigger scale in general. What do you do without it when that's what you rely on? Like, what if you don't have vulnerable, maybe you're always going to have vulnerable people, but how do you pay your bills? Like, how do you live? I don't
know. That is so scary. So like, that is terribly scary to me. Like, I don't know, for me, I'm one of those people, like, if like, I can only think of one time, there was like Aaron's boss and something happened with his check, and there's only been one time when I've been like, oh my God, I don't know what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And that is such a bad feeling. I can remember I was so anxious. Like, I don't know, when I truly just didn't know what we were going to do. Like, what the fuck if this doesn't come, what are we going to fucking do? It's a scary feeling. So for me to be like that all the time, I think I would give myself a heart attack. I swear to you, I do. Like,
I could imagine living like that. It has to be. And then like getting a tip or whatever, that's different. But you have to not only like go live and get your super chats, but you're going to people privately and relying on them. That's like so vulnerable. You're putting yourself in the most vulnerable situation. I couldn't imagine.
Hey, wait, who was that? Hey, Butterface. I could not do it. I like, even my cable, like, that's like the least necessity. Like, you have to have electric and water and a house to live.
Right.
If I didn't know that was going to be paid, I don't know. I'm really bad. Like, I have to know, okay, this day we're going to do this, that day we're going to do this. That's just how my life is structured. And if that, the worst time I could never think about was just that time I just talked about. And I was so scared. It was like a year ago, literally, like, and there was one other time that things got like tight, but just to do that all the time, like, I would be in a constant state of just frantic, freaking out. It would be bad. It wouldn't be good. I'm over here playing it out in my head, Mo33, like, Wait. Hold
And you're not
on.
living paycheck to paycheck. We're
Mm,
talking
mm.
about relying on perfect strangers on the internet to pay your bills and help you make
Yes.
it through life. It's just like, what the fuck? I can't
I,
even imagine there are people like that.
I know. Like, I cannot imagine being like, okay, I'm
And
gonna
there's
go
tons, I'm
live.
sure. It's a
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Mom's not alone. She's not. I'm not. This isn't me calling even her out. I'm actually. The only time I know that people live like that and don't try to change it is when they're using. That's the only
Yes.
people I know that live like that. And if that's the case, which I'm, I'm leaning towards not a psychic. I don't know for sure. Girl, get help. Like, this is. Look, you just you can't keep doing this because this right here, that's not healthy.
Well, now, yeah, and then I heard her say that she's not even in an apartment. She don't even have a place. Like, it's,
Oh,
I don't know. I think she's just in a really, really, like, even a really, like, low down situation in her personal. I'm not even putting her down. I'm just saying it's a bad position to be in, and
right.
she's got herself there, and it's just, ugh.
Right.
You can't
Yeah.
rely on people to pull you out of that. You
No.
can't, unfortunately. It's not always going to
Yeah.
be there.
Yeah, I fucking can't stand Tiffany Murray. Fuck her. But for me, I was actually giving Bomb way more of the benefit of the doubt than I would if anybody else would have been the ones to call this out. I'm just being, because I know how Tiffany is. But when I saw that thing, what? No, go ahead.
I personally think Tiffany has some sort of personal responsibility in there because all this info was already out about Bommy, and she brought her over there, let her get in around her people, and then even let her hold this like fundraiser thing. So she should have been more self-aware in that situation and not let all that happen. Hey, Miss Moonbear.
Okay, so MO33, for me personally, it's undeniable because of, well, wait. For one, I've read the text messages where she said she was saying she was on pain pills for years and years and years, and she had to buy them off the street now. And then there was the ones about being cracked out on her Adderall, basically. And another time, like I remember her going live and there was like a straw or something. I don't remember. It was a long time ago, which I don't care. She doesn't deny the drug stuff. Like,
and listen,
she actually said she'll do it.
When you know you've been through it, you fucking can see it. Like, you can see when somebody's down and out and the way they're moving and stuff that you're willing to do that you would normally be willing to do comes along with that lifestyle.
And I mean, she flat out has said, like, every once in a while I get fucked up. Who cares? Like, she doesn't have kids and stuff. She's a free, like, do what you want, girl.
Yeah.
I'm not, if you want to go get high and you're an adult, hey, more power to you. No, there was actually some messages shown, Ash, just the other day. For me, it's like, whatever. But I know for me, I would get sick and tired of living like that. It would be like, oh no. But I mean, she'll tell you she's a fucking adult. If she wants to go get wasted every night of the week, who the fuck am I to judge that? She has to live with that,
That's true.
So,
that's true.
No, it wasn't from a sound. It wasn't from a sound though, Ash. There was actual messages shown from it.
The situation that she's in, and like the money that she said that she needed from Steph was to get bailed out of jail. That was $200. That was way back when. I mean, it's just a pattern of things that, like, I'm not, like, you're not gonna message somebody and be like, I need $200 to get out of jail if you got, you're living some sort of lifestyle. I'm not saying it's that.
Right,
sure,
which, like, she has explained that she does get high from time to time, and like, she's very open about how the loss of her father affected her. If she wants to do that, I am not like her mom. I'm not her mom. I'm not fucking her. I'm not paying her bills. Go at it, girl. Do your thing, but just know that nothing's going to change. Like you're going to live like this forever, whatever.
And it sucks. And maybe Ash, it don't suck for her yet. It doesn't suck for everybody. It does eventually.
No, these ones about the Adderall were from this year, Ash. And I don't know if the other ones were from Control Up. I know Prison Mike was in there. And some of the old ones now, Bomb says those are fake. Prison Mike has showed they're fake. I don't fucking know anything about fake text messages, but I've also know I've heard Bombshell say she gets high. Like I've heard her say it. And again, hey, have at it, girl. Do your thing. Like,
yeah, I think she was going to the pain clinic for a long time.
Yeah, she was.
Recently. But, I mean, it's not any of my business. I would like to see her personally just because to see her, get out of this rut and do good. I would.
Yeah.
I would love to see that for anybody.
I hate to see struggling with something that I know that I personally struggled with and how hard it was, even though I know the Bombshell has made things way worse on us at times, way worse on everybody. And if there was something to cop chase off, if this was us, that must be on her live stream dissecting every single thing, talking shit, dragging the fuck out of us, probably doxing us, all that. But for me, it's like, I have no interest in that. Hey, Leela.
Yeah, but if she's also in how do I say this? You have your priorities are totally fucking different and fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not saying it's not okay. It's wrong, but I'm just saying, like, I think a lot of the way that she moves stems from that, in my opinion.
Right. So, I mean, I don't know, maybe this will be eye-opening for her because it is a different feeling when you have chats the size of Tiffany and AB's going for you than just fighting with like us over here. It's a different when your whole life. I mean, Laura got her fucking. I guess Mom hasn't paid rent since 2020, and she kept falling under the umbrella from the COVID things and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's rough.
They dissected all of that like live. That has to be just the downright like I don't know, terrible feelings. And maybe that will make her think before she drags other people the way that she has when it was none of her fucking business,
Yeah.
We don't know if she got a new job. She never does.
She said she did, but I mean that's.
Yeah, she said something about Victoria's Secret or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
2 jobs or something.
Yeah.
Which I mean that's great. Keep her busy, but
yeah.
I don't know. It's a mess, and it seems like it's a real mess. It's not just an online mess.
Yeah, I don't care who it is. Like even Sarah, Deputy, there were some things that were being said to her in her chat, and the way that I don't even like. Look, Sarah has said the most horrible things. Biggest asshole. I still felt bad for her last night. I cannot help it.
I would love to see her get her shit together, man. Like,
yes. Yeah, pickle. Right. Taking money out of Laura's mouth.
Because Sarah's out here, she's doing things, she's saying things, she's going online. Like, all of these things I don't think she would do or say normally. It's like, you can't take it all back. It's all out there. Maybe she doesn't care, but one day she might. And it's just like, she lost her footing and she just never got it back, Amanda, like, at all. Like, she lost it bad.
Yeah, bad. Yeah, I know people that have been.
And that can happen to anybody.
Years.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why I will never say, like, I was a drug addict. No, I am a drug addict. I'm just in recovery. Have been for, 12 years. That doesn't mean shit, though. Like, and I know that sounds like a lot, but it doesn't. I know people that used for fucking 15 years and never got sober again. Like, for me, I don't know. So for me, I don't want to even pile on to Sarah. When I was listening to her tell all of this family business and I was seeing things that were being said to her, I wanted to cry. Like, that was part of yesterday. I didn't feel good anyways. And then hearing all of this shit, I just didn't even want to go live. It was like, why? For what?
It makes me feel like she doesn't have anyone to talk to. Like, I
No.
can't think of another reason. Because she wasn't telling it. I didn't feel like she was telling it to try to, like, get sympathy. She was just telling it like if she was on the phone. But she's not. She's in public where the whole world can see. It's just, it was like, Sarah, please.
Yes. So what happened? Teach My Ash last night. Serendipity went live, and it was so bad she couldn't even speak. Like, she was mixing up. I don't remember what words, but say I was like 4 o'clock, and I said o'clock 4. Like, that's how bad it was. She couldn't, and she was telling her family, like, like stuff about her son and how Brandon left and this and that, and I don't know, there was just
Personal
something
shit.
so bad, personal shit, and you can just tell that her in a spot of maybe like lower than it's been before.
Shit, I've never heard her talk about. I've never heard her talk about in private. Maybe she has in other places. I've never heard her talk about it. It's just like, it just sounds like she's going through a whole lot, and I totally get it, because when you get yourself into those situations, you end up going through a whole lot. But also, you don't have anybody you can call, anybody you can talk to, like anybody besides the internet.
Well, her daughter
It's
was in the
sad.
chat asking, like, Mom, I love you, but please can we not
Of
do
course
this?
not. Of course.
And I just, I don't know. I
Ugh.
felt so bad. Which I know
I hate that.
it's not my place to feel bad, but it
No,
was
it's
just like,
not.
I don't know. It's sad. It's sad.
I just can't imagine. I can't imagine being in that spot.
No, I cannot imagine being in a spot and not. I mean, I just wish that she had some people were telling her to stop, but like knock her off the fucking live or something. Like, I hated hearing it, because someone's going to use it against her and we're going to be blamed for it, for one. But for two, man, if she ever sobers up all the way, she's going to hate that she told all that.
But she had people that had access and could knock her off, and then she would get mad about it. It's like, it's an impossible situation, so hard to deal with.
No, it really is. Yeah, she literally said that her son was like her having her son around was like a slow suicide. And I was like, oh,
She also,
she
also said he went to go stay with somebody else, told who he went to go stay with. It's like,
yeah, it was, she sounded like she literally, like, she said she hated him. Jackson, she's on too many meds. That's the problem.
I don't think she's
on too much.
That.
But yeah, Emma 33.
I would love to see her get better. I would love to see anybody in that position get better. Bombshell, whoever.
Me too. Yes,
it's a shitty life. It's a shitty life.
Yeah,
it sucks. Especially play it out on YouTube in front of everybody. It's just like, oh, your grandkids are gonna be able to see that. It's like, fuck, man. It's bad.
Yeah,
it's so bad.
I mean, it is so bad. Her daughter was like literally begging her to shut that down, and I don't know. I felt bad for her. I know I probably shouldn't, and again, she wouldn't feel bad, but if the roles were reversed, but I do for her. I don't like that shit. So, yeah, it is horrible, CK. That is honestly, last night I was just like, I cannot go live between what the truth said about Behaven's mother-in-law, some things that I saw about Samara, that I was like, and I didn't feel it anyways. I'm like, not tonight. Nope, it's not even fun.
No, people are like so cruel about personal shit. It's like, we do enough dumb shit on YouTube. Can we not just talk about that? There's enough to talk about.
Why are you giving those, like, she knows though, like, she's not new. She is a troll. Like, I must have been to jail for it. I mean, seriously, she knows.
Yeah.
Why are you giving people that to use against you, Sarah? I mean, and your
it makes me feel like she does it on purpose. But ooh, I still hate to see it. Like I said, I hate to see it for her, for anybody. It's bad. It's so bad.
It is bad.
But she won't see it. She won't. She won't see it for a long time to come. Unfortunately, she was doing so good for so long, though.
Many years, so many years, and yeah, that's what sucks. Because when I met Sarah, she was sober. She wasn't on any. She would never take a Klonopin or a Xanax or any of that. And she would talk about recovery. Her chats were relatively small, but it was like fun. Her and Brandon would get on there and talk about it. And, I know she said she feels like she can do all this without Brandon and it's fine. But man, making those kind of choices when you're under the influence, I don't know. Her life is, so anyways,
she's not with him. Is that what you said?
Yeah, he's not living there. She was like, yes. And
Sarah, it's not worth it. None of it's worth it. I promise you.
She was talking about that, and then she was talking about how she was kind of open about she was like really, I almost like her and tacos. She was like, I don't care what you guys said about tacos to Brayden. Now he's gone, and like tacos would talk. She was giggling and like flirting with two tacos and saying that two
Tacos is
tacos
not.
didn't like.
Oh.
Yeah,
Taco,
And
you're
she-
an enabler. You make every addict that you're around worse.
yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, but you do. I know you're supposed to be professional or whatever, but it's not good.
Hey, Brigitte.
You
Yeah,
need to
no, it's not
him.
good. And you're fucking over there with a person that is like their whole life is fucking up, and y'all are making it a joke, and you're be some kind of drug counselor. Give me a fucking break.
But her life isn't fucking up to her. It's good to her. But do you really think that anything's going to come out of that, Sarah? No. It's
No.
an internet thing.
Yeah, and it's sad to see because I mean, like I said, when I met Sarah,
man, this is
you
depressed
know,
me.
yeah, that's where I was at
She's
last
lost
night. I don't know
everything,
why.
man. She's lost everything. Like,
And she doesn't even see it that way yet.
No, you don't. But everybody
So,
else can see it because it's all over YouTube.
yeah. So, all right. Well, I guess that's it for tonight. I'll try to. So yes, it was storming all day. My mic is actually at the post office. They said they tried to deliver it twice, and they didn't. There's no way they tried to deliver it twice. I've been home. I've been sick. But if I get my new mic, I might go live for a little while tomorrow and just test it out. So I know, Dawn.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I hate that we have to even end on this. Just listen. We're supposed to be dragging people, but if you pray, if you want people to do better, just send some prayers because it's a sad situation. I'm sorry, but it is. I can't stand
Thank you,
to
Brandy.
see
I
that.
am. Yeah, I know. If you pray, seriously, like I know we went back and forth with Sarah. I know she likes to say that we shame her. I have talked about her fucking addiction, how she held everybody hostage in the community with it. At the same time, I don't want her to be struggling like this. I hate, like, when I heard her yesterday, my stomach dropped because if she's home alone, like she's telling everybody, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like to see people struggling
Oh my
like
God.
that.
And she was just inviting people to her house to pull up, like, what, a couple weeks ago.
Yes. Hey, Mike. We just
Scary.
talked about a little thing. It is scary. It was so bad. I don't wish that on anybody. You know, she can think I'm this and she can think I'm that. I don't want to be her friend either. Like that ship to sail, but I don't want her to fucking die. Like I ain't trying to have, you know.
Nope, I would love more than anything to see her get better, do better, thrive, and be happy because that's what I heard on that. And the things I heard talked about is not happy. You might feel happy when you're feeling good, but you're not happy.
No, there's no way you can be happy. And you literally, your own words, you're losing everything. Like, there's no way that can make you feel any other way besides sad. And it makes me sad for you. And
it's a vicious cycle because you get feeling like that and you just want to make yourself feel better. It's a hard road out of that. Clearly.
Yeah, I know, Tara. I know that's what I struggle with because she has. It's just like Bomb. She's never showed us 1 ounce of grace, but what they've shown us and what they did is not really my business. All I can say is that I'm not as low of a person as they are about some things, and I'm still going to just her well until I hope she recovers because it's bad.
I think that's the part that bothers me the most. It's like talking about it and putting it out there, and it's there forever, and you can't take it back even after you do change and get better. It's just to have access to the internet in general and be in that position is something I can't understand, and it's scary to me.
Yes, I know. I'm so glad that I was not.
Yes.
I did not have YouTube disposal when I was using. I was barely even on Facebook. I think I had a MySpace, like maybe a MySpace. This is like, and you know, like, unfortunately, we're in a place where a lot of people want to coddle addicts versus how I was dealt with. And I think that the way that I was dealt with for me was perfect. Like, you're going to quit or we're just going to not have a relation, I think that was perfect. But a lot of people around here want to send money, large sums of money to addicts. That's not going to help them. If anything, that might kill them.
Ever.
So,
if you're sending large sums of money, and I'm not saying don't do whatever you want to with your money, clearly, but if you give money, it's like the number one trigger. It's the first thing you think about when you get money is that. Not your family, not food, not helping yourself, not getting a place to live, not a car to drive, nothing else at all.
Yeah, not paying your taxes. She said that she was very behind on her house. And, people have given her that money, large, that's another one, couple $1,000 to pay them off. They didn't get paid because that's not what you do when you're addicted. When you're addicted, you say, oh, I'm just going to go and get healthy. And then you don't want to be sick tomorrow. So you go ahead and get a little bit of extra. But then you really go ahead and do that. So you need it again tomorrow, blah, 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 blah. Before you know it, that money isn't going to your taxes. That money is going however you use. So
yes,
just be careful. Just know that,
If you were going to spend that money on the taxes, your taxes would already be paid and you wouldn't need people to be helping you pay your taxes. Because you wouldn't be spending your money all the time on other things. And if you think we're wrong, you either have never dealt with that or have never been around anybody, because we're not. And that's how it goes. And if you think your money's being used for what it's supposed to be, it's not. It's not.
It's not.
It's just not.
So if and look, I am one of this. I am very much, hey, it's your money. You do what you want, but somebody's going to get donated to, and it's going to be these large sums of money. And we're going. I mean, the one time, literally, Sarah lied, said she needed money for. I mean, I don't think she lied. I just think she didn't. She said, and then she had shared with everybody that she overdosed. Like, thank God she's still here to tell that she overdosed, right? Like, as much as she drives me crazy, thank God she's fucking here. It's just that's why when people are like, quit pocket watching, it's not that. It's watching somebody that's slurring and watching them get a couple $100 is fucking scary. It really is.
It's like watching watching somebody that could die in real life. There's only two ways out of this, and it's not good, either one of them, unless you get sober. That's the only options you have. It's not good at all.
Yeah, literally. It's called, like, what is it? Death, jail, or sobriety. Oh God, I forget. It's been so long. That's terrible. But either way, you're either going to end up in somewhere, you're either going to end up overdosing, or end up recovering. Those are the only options, and it's hard to watch people struggle. All the mean shit she said to me, I don't care. I still don't want the girl to die. That's just how it is.
And no drug addict is getting your money and taking it and buying anything other than drugs with it. I promise you.
No, especially when it
don't work like that.
If they would have given me back in the day when I was using, if somebody would have given me, and I'm not blaming. People didn't know that she was struggling back in the taxes when she got all that money for her taxes or whatever. People didn't even know she was struggling the way she is. But now that we know, like, okay, so if somebody would have given me, say, $1,000 back then, fuck you all. You wouldn't hear from me.
Christmas morning.
Yes, yes. And people would be glad to meet up for $1,000 or, a couple $100. That's a big deal,
Yes.
I don't know.
You're definitely not going off to pay your power, lights, water, and taxes. Not happening.
No. But okay. So, right, Dreamer, and people sitting there telling you sound good. You're not slurring. You sound great. That is infuriating to me because I'm like,
do you think
you're
they're
not
lying to her, or they just can't hear it? Like, are they? What I'm trying to say, do you think they haven't been around it so they can't hear it? It's so obvious. Like, it's so obvious that I don't know how anybody couldn't hear it. I don't understand.
No, because I think I think also that when you're friends with somebody, some people want to protect their friends, and how they do that is, she's not slurring. What do you mean? Like, they're in their own little denial over there.
Sometimes honest.
I really think, yes, be honest is the best policy, but
you can save her life that way.
For some people, I also just wonder if it's also just ignorance. Like, they believe
that's what I was thinking.
Like,
maybe they've never been around it. They don't know what it sounds like. But to me, it's so obvious. It, like, hurts my ears. It's so obvious. I don't know how you
Right.
couldn't hear it.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, all right. Well, as long as the post office tomorrow and I can get everything hooked up, yeah, I'll try to
I
go
have a
live.
doctor's appointment, but it's early.
Oh, okay.
So
Good.
I
Yeah,
can
it
go
won't be
with you
until
after.
late. Yeah, I won't do it till like this time, or
Okay.
maybe a little bit earlier because we got to start getting on that school schedule.
Oh, sorry. I'm excited.
Me
Mine's
too.
it's still fucking, I still got like 20 days.
What?
It's always that
Really?
way in North Carolina. There's a certain date and it has to be after that certain date. It's like a state law or some shit.
Oh my God,
Bullshit.
no. See, we have open house this week. I actually have to take my son Levi and get his hair
We
cut.
have open house this week. Rub
And
it
then,
in.
yeah, right. And then next week we do what's called staggered days. So like,
Oh yeah.
okay, so Levi's the only one that goes by himself because of how the grades fall, and then the
Right.
other kids they go. Okay, so it's like Levi, then them, then Levi, then them, and then the last day they all go to, and then that following Monday. Bye bye, kids. I love you. It's been great summer. Now get the fuck out the door. You know,
I
I'm
wonder
just kidding.
why they do that here. I need to look into it. It's all like it's just normal here for some reason. But I think we get out earlier than other schools. Maybe that's how it works. I don't know, but I know that it's always late fucking August, and it's bullshit. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, Cassandra.
Yes, and I am like ready. See, this summer has been like, it's not, my kids haven't been bad. It's just that they're getting older, I feel like, and I'm also getting older. I used to be like, have like things to do every day at the summertime, and we're gonna go here and we're gonna do this, and I just want to fucking chill. And they want to go, but then when we do go, they get in a mood. I don't know, like there's no they need a balance, and
It's
we
because
haven't
it's
found
so
that balance.
hot. It's so hot,
Yes,
it
it's
makes
a
no
million degrees.
sense.
Yes.
Like, it's so dumb. It has been like a couple of days, 85 here, and I'm like, oh my, go run around naked. It feels so good outside because it's 100 every other day. 85 feels
Yes.
great.
Yeah, it's been really hot here. I know this weekend it was like 78, and
Oh my God, that's perfect.
yeah, Aaron went and got a little bit of the yard work done, and that was like by noon. And then I looked at the thing and it said 91, and it was 2, and I was like, because that's like one of the only times I was up this weekend. I left the weekend away trying to get better, and he was like, "Oh my God, it just feels so hot." It went from 78, great, around noon. By 2, it was fucking 91 degrees. Like
I got in my
with
car
humidity.
the other day at
Ugh.
3. I thought I was gonna puke before the air conditioner got cool enough. I think that's the hottest time of day right now, like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And it's before I even
Hey,
get
Eric.
to the road, it's already cool. But it was like so humid, it's so hot, and I had been baking in the sun. I was like, ugh, this is awful. I hate it.
Hey,
Hey,
Lanky, and
Lanky.
thank you for that. I got your
Me
message.
too, Lanky.
Yes, and hey, Eric.
Halloween,
Yes,
Thanksgiving,
oh my God,
fall.
yes. All
Oh,
the things fall except for I hate pumpkin spice. I'm not a pumpkin spicer. I'm a vanilla like
it's
I love
really
the vanilla
overrated,
scent.
isn't it?
It is, and
Pumpkin
everybody
spice.
like. I don't want that, but I'll take all like the vanilla scent. It reminds me. I
I
cannot
think
wait.
it makes you feel like fall. That's why people like it so much because it's so like intertwined with fall. But like pumpkin spice coffee is like, oh, it's really not so good. It's not my favorite.
I know. My best friend was just telling me the other day, like, she's like, we the winter. Like, I'm like, I know. I'll take the fucking cold. I'll bundle up. I hate it.
Oh my God,
when
yes.
it's so hot. Ugh. I
Did
hate
you imagine
it.
having a hot coffee right now and it being like 50
No.
degrees outside? Oh,
Oh my God, that would be great. I still drink iced coffee because I'm a weirdo, but I love
yeah,
just
that's
like my
weird.
favorite. I know. I love when it's freezing outside. But my favorite thing to do is my favorite weather is like either a cardigan or a hoodie and jeans or leggings and just like
Yes.
a pair of boots. That's perfect weather for me. Like,
Oh, you just gave me
love it.
chills.
I'm
Can't
excited.
wait. Like
Yes, it
football
is, yeah.
season weather.
Yes, it's perfect. So, Hartley,
It should
is
be
it
like
winter
that.
there?
It should be like 6 months out of the year. that weather.
I know, like the spring. Well, it's supposed
Like
to be
60
spring and
degrees.
fall. Yes, that'd be perfect. Like 55 or 60. That's 57 to 60 outside. A little bit of wind, but not too much. Not to where it's like this.
Yes.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
It's like 106 months out of the year here, I feel like. I could be exaggerating, but it feels that way.
No, this winter has been, this summer has been the hottest summer on record, like for many states.
Oh, I
It's
believe
just
that.
been so hot. I don't know, but I'm ready for the one thing I am excited about as far as pumpkins is like the pumpkin patch. We go, even though my kids are bigger, I make the triplets go and I still make them take a hayride every year.
It's so fun. Like everything about fall is so fun. Halloween, Thanksgiving, pumpkins, decorating, like everything. It tops every other season by a mile, in my opinion.
Yes, the leaves changing. Like, if you guys could just see how pretty the trees are around here. I can't show everybody because you can get Google Earth is a mother. Yeah, so
There's
I don't know, but I'm
like the Blue Ridge Mountains, the mountains in like the what do you call that, in like all the mountains in Kentucky and North Carolina during that time is like breathtaking. But the leaves fall so quickly, you have to go and see them like when they're perfect, because they fall off the next day, it feels like.
Yeah, it does. It happens. I feel like we don't get enough fall here anymore. But I don't know. I am, because I feel like Christmas is not too far away, and I love to decorate for fall, and then I love to decorate for Christmas. But I know I'm going to be bitching when it's that time that I'm cold, okay, and I'm ready for it to warm up.
Since we had the hottest summer, maybe we'll have the hottest winter, and it'll be like fall. All winter.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah,
I doubt it, but
I mean, I don't know. I doubt it. We'll probably have the worst winter on record or something.
I'm trying to think if it snowed here last year. I can't remember.
Hey, Alan.
It'll snow like 3 or 4 times in one year and then not snow for years. It's usually ice, though, and these idiots they go out and buy all the milk and bread and eggs, all of it, in the first 30 seconds that they say it's going to snow, and then if it ices, stay off the fucking road. They will kill you out here. These motherfuckers don't know how to drive in snow. It's dangerous.
No. Yeah. So my husband, as y'all know, he is from down south, and he still, if it's going to snow, and I don't drive a lot if it's me and him, driving still hurts my foot that broke and everything, but I will if it's going to snow, because that fucking idiot, I swear, he does not drive that is our number one argument in the wintertime. I sound like Merv, okay? Probably like, oh my God, there's people. No, that's what I remind myself of. Merv. So, wait, we get snow. Yeah, well, maybe you'll get some more snow this year, Ash.
It always snows where you're at, right? Like pretty much every year.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like we have
like
snow.
You get 2 feet of snow sometimes, right?
Yes, I think last winter we had 27 inches at one time.
What the fuck? Snow. They would shut the whole county down here. Like it'd be done. You wouldn't be allowed to go anywhere for weeks.
Oh no, we're used to. I mean, you would think people are used to it. You still go to the store. I would never.
That's
forget.
A lot.
Well, yeah, but I mean, when do we always get it? But I'll never forget. I went to the store when the triplets were little. It was gonna snow, and my grandma is one of those people. If it's gonna snow, she wants the bread, the milk, the eggs, all of the
milk sandwiches.
I know. I do with that.
That's what I said. Grandma. What do you do with it?
I mean, it does get eaten, but I think she was going to make grilled cheeses or something, and we had to get extra. I could not find a loaf of bread to save my life. No. Everybody was buying it off the shelf. And I'm like, we live in a fucking place where it snows every year, all winter. Like, what are you doing?
But I think everybody is afraid that everybody else is going to run out and get it, so everybody has to go get it because everybody else will. But here, if you get 2 solid inches of snow, they shut down the whole county, like the city. You can't, like everything closes down. for days.
Oh my God, yeah, wouldn't
it's
make it
crazy.
here. Yeah, here we're just it's every winter. We actually have an allotted amount of like snow days for the kids. I think we get like 9 or 10 days, and then we just
we
have
don't
to
have
go a
that
couple
here.
extra days. Yeah, so you guys don't get like winter days there, huh? You guys don't like get that.
But you have snow every year. Like we have 2 years in a row without snow at all. And then we'll have 3 or 4 snows. It's so bizarre the way that it works.
Yeah.
But like
weird.
it could snow. Somebody that lives 20 minutes away from me, it could snow 2 inches at their house and not really even snow here too. It's
wow.
So weird the way that it does. Because where we get so little, it's just weird.
It doesn't like spread out
inches
the same.
and inches, yeah.
Got it. Yeah. You guys have a good night. Thank you.
Good night,
coming
guys.
up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you for
as long as
having me.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming. Bye, guys. I should be on
Bye,
tomorrow.
guys.
Night.